Well, good afternoon. You're about to participate in an activity called the Watershed Game. And our goal in running through this exercise with you is that we want to provide a healthier, cleaner water resource in our community. In this case, the river. Now, this exercise, the Watershed Game, is going to require your full participation, involve a large discussion with everyone here at the table. It's going to involve you making decisions as local leaders and balance your choices that can prevent or minimize impacts to the river. Our goal, a cleaner, healthier river. Now, the Watershed Game has a number of goals that we want to accomplish this afternoon. First, the Watershed Game is going to help you build your level of understanding of the variety of land uses across the watershed. The watershed being all the land that drains to this river. By playing the Watershed Game, we hope that you have a better understanding of the land uses and how they contribute varying amounts of pollutants to the river. Also, by playing the Watershed Game, we hope that you're able to identify the sources of pollution across the watershed. One of the most significant goals of the game, though, will be the application of a variety of skills and tools that you have in your toolbox as local leaders. The ability to apply plans, practices, and policies to the landscape with the goal of a cleaner, healthier water. Now, the goal of the game will be achieving a cleaner river, but we will do this by balancing our choices of planning, practices, and policies, and picking solutions that have the greatest feasibility and the greatest benefit, knowing that we have limited resources of time, talent, and money at our disposal. So the goal of our game, a healthier, cleaner river. Now, there are any number of pollutants that we could be concerned about with our river today. We're going to focus on one of the primary pollutants referred to as sediment. Now, why is sediment a concern of ours regarding the river? Well, sediment can clog fish gills, smother eggs and other aquatic organisms, decrease light penetration in the river, and without adequate light penetration, aquatic plants may not be able to grow. Sediment also acts like a school bus, if you will. It carries with it any number of other pollutants that attach themselves to the soil particles. For example, nutrients, toxic compounds, or petroleum products such as oil that might leak from our cars. Soil is also a concern, or sedimentation is also a concern to the river, because this river is a drinking water resource. And the dirtier the river is, the harder it is for us to be able to clean that water and make it as a drinking water resource available to many people. And another reason why we're concerned about sediment is it has impacts for us aesthetically, and also it impacts our use of water resources as a recreational opportunity. So there are many reasons why sediment impacts the river negatively, and why we need to be concerned about this pollutant. All right, so the goal of our game is going to be overall to decrease the amount of sediment reaching the river. We're going to do this by looking at a variety of land uses, where sediment comes from in those land uses, and using our skills and our toolboxes, can we adapt new plans, policies, and practices on the landscape to minimize or decrease the amount of sediment reaching the river. The first thing that we're going to do is divide up into teams by land use. After I divide you up in teams, I want you to take about 60 seconds or so and look at your land use and try to find 2 or 3 examples or areas in your land use that may be contributing erosion and sediment as a pollutant to the river. and be ready to be able to report out a variety of those places to the other people at the table here that may not be able to see everything that's happening in your land use.